like carry so much, you could put one on your back and carry.
Okay, we're live.
We're live. Hey, everybody, this is Mark, Barb, and Tammy, and Alex from Enlightened Souls Paranormal. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the show. I did leave a message for Adam. I did leave a message for Adam, so if he does have, because he was just active 15 minutes ago. So I left a message to come on. I left the link for him to come on. Hopefully he does. If not, all of our beautiful fans.
You echoed, Mark, onto Mike's computer behind me.
Hello.
He must be listening.
Yeah, he is. All I heard was, ah!
I heard rumble. Let's get ready to rumble.
Oh, God. So, this Friday coming up, I can't wait, part 2.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep. So,
It's,
part 2.
Michaela, right? Michaela is her name?
I thought it was
No,
Caitlin.
Caitlin.
Yeah,
One
Caitlin.
keep accidentally calling Paige. She looks like
And
Paige.
Kayla. But yeah,
So-
Caitlin.
It's gonna now. What was interesting was the other night. Hey, Victor. The other night when we had the static thing going, the spirits were actually telling us that we need to go back
Yep.
to the house we were at. That
And
there's
it's
still
clear as a
some-
bell.
yeah, and they said that there's something there still that we need to get out
Of the basement.
of the
It's
basement.
actually, I feel like it's right where that Christmas tree is.
That's what I was feeling, but Alex said we did not go in an actual room.
Yeah, there was a
in
room
the
we missed.
basement that we missed.
If you go past the turtle tank, there was a room through that door. We never went in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
I mean, we got this. We got it. It's closed
Hey, Jason.
upstairs. The incoming one. I agree. I think maybe there is one downstairs. We
Yes,
can find it.
there is. So we'll be there.
Mhm.
Yep. So
Make sure all is resolved.
we'll have to schedule that with.
Victor, go back. No way.
Yes,
Yeah.
way.
They can. Oh, here's the thing. I want to share something. When I was a kid, the movie. Hi. The movie.
Laptop's not working.
You're what?
Alice in Wonderland. Alice in Wonderland. When I was a kid, we're talking late 70s, early 80s. They had the Jabberwocky, and the Jabberwocky could only hurt you if you were afraid of it.
Yeah.
And that's the same with negative spirits. They're negative spirits. Usually you don't always come across, you normally don't come across demons unless you are looking for them.
If you're
They
seeking
leave
them.
you alone. Yeah.
Yes.
If you're looking for them, you're going to find them, but that's mainly because you are creating that energy that attracts them.
Correct.
There are still negative energies, negative spirits, and that's mainly just because they're angry at something. But like the Jabberwocky in the original Alice in Wonderland, they can't hurt you unless you're afraid of them. So fear is your biggest issue.
Why do you think Why do you think I go into locations and I'm not scared? I don't let them know that I'm in fear, because if you do, like you said, they're going to prey on that. And they're going to take your weakest link in your body and pry on it and pry on it.
And it can be anything from pain issues to health issues to fears about your family to anything. And we all have fears. You can never get rid of all of them. But yeah, that's the best thing. What?
Victor. But I don't
What
like
did he-
Barb, and she show up all the time. If you guys don't know, Victor Santiago, I always mess with him about dolls and scare him and
Such a poor
everything.
soul.
Those are some creepy dolls, though. I have to agree with him on that.
Barb, show him your newest one. Where's the dinosaur?
Oh, the dinosaur doesn't look scary, but it has a spirit attached to it.
Yes, it does. It's Timmy, right?
It's a little boy,
Timmy, that's what it said.
or at least it appears as a little boy.
Yes.
Because
Well,
they
by
don't
the
always
static-
appear. They appear how they see themselves.
by the static electricity of the coil.
There he
you
is.
See it? Wait a minute.
He's in shot. You're taking him out of shot. Don't take him out of shot.
There we go.
Oh, you need to go down a little so they can see the rest of him.
I know, but it's kind of hard with all of us.
Yeah, we're all kind of crammed in here.
Start asking him to.
So, Timmy, are you still in the dinosaur?
See?
Yes. See?
You're like immediate.
Timmy, can you make the dinosaur move for me? Can you make Littlefoot move his head?
Hey, Timmy, you're on candid camera.
Yeah, a lot of
People
people
all around the world can see you.
Give him a show.
They can see half his head.
He actually sounds like
know,
he's
I'm
belching
trying to-
half the time.
Wrong way, Barb. Wrong way. There you go. Timmy, can you make the dinosaur move for me?
See, look. We don't have our hands near it.
It's not going to. Camera shy.
Littlefoot.
Come on, man.
Come on, you've been moving all day.
You keep saying hi to me every morning.
He does.
I come down the stairs and he's literally going off saying good morning.
Wow.
He'll do it. He'll do it when he's ready.
Oh, yeah, he will.
Yeah, he does it.
Trying to see if I can get him more in the camera view. Here we go.
There you
There we go.
There you are. Now you're
See,
on.
he doesn't
Don't
look
push it off the
scary.
desk.
Yeah, I'm going to push it off the desk. There we go. I want you to try the sauce. Oh,
Stubborn.
that's your.
This is stubborn, just like Barb.
Hey, it is. It did say something, though.
At least someone agrees with me that those dolls are ugly.
Yeah, Barb's dolls are
They're
different.
creepy.
Yeah, they're creepy for
I mean,
sure.
heck, one of them looks like they frequent
Hey, it's
fast
down
food,
there.
such as like, you know,
Here, grab 'em.
McDonald's or Burger King.
Grab a couple of them. They're down there, the fat ones.
Fine, I'll
Hi,
show them
Stephen.
the. Oh,
Hi,
Hi,
Scott.
Steven.
I can't.
We've got a few people watching. Thank you for watching,
Hi,
guys.
Steven. Okay.
Hey,
tell me.
Timmy,
You're the obese ones.
Timmy, make that dinosaur move now.
How creepy are these?
You ran Timmy off.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you probably scared the ever living
No,
crap out
I
of
didn't
Timmy.
run Timmy off. He didn't freaking go. Like he should. Come on, Timmy.
Hey, don't be mean to Timmy. Tell her, don't be mean to me.
Timmy's our new mascot.
Kind of.
Yeah. We just randomly come across
Oh,
him. He's
shut
like,
up,
let me come
Michael.
along.
He's a brat. Michael is.
You both are.
Stephen Dobbs has announced, hold your applause, I am here.
Steven, I haven't seen you on here in a while. Where have you been?
Yeah, it's been a bit.
Hey, Scott Morris.
Ah,
Oh, hi, Scott Morris.
How are you doing? What are you laughing?
Look what Victor said.
just look at what Mark said.
I'm only watching to see if that dino grabs Barb and pin her down. Shut up, Victor.
So rude.
Just wait, Victor. When we
I
don't
wanna
see
see
you,
that
I got
dinosaur
something
move.
for you.
I want to see Timmy make that dinosaur move again. It's been really active normally, even now he's being camera shy.
Why are you so camera shy, Timmy?
Come on, Timmy. move
Probably the
it.
batteries died.
No, they haven't.
Oh.
We think
Okay,
every morning I think he's off, and that's when
okay,
he goes
guys.
off.
I'm gonna show you something. Okay, actually, look on our last investigation. This dinosaur is moving, and the only way to activate it, I'll go ahead, is to push this button on the back like this. So
It's
the
not going
spirit-
off. When you push it, it's not going off.
No?
Right. There you go.
No, it's going off.
Yeah.
Okay. Not
But
like
anyway, you have to push that. So, like the very last live where Mark is going up in the attic right before it, we were asking this thing questions and it was actually moving. And I can actually put him on the SLS and you can see. Let's see if we can see it on here.
Well, that's because it is Littlefoot, Stephen.
Hold on.
it was.
So it looks like
Flip
Anna
it
might
off.
This momentarily.
Yeah, it's on there. If I can. I don't know. Can you guys?
Oh, that's going to be one messed up try.
Try it. You put it on there. I want them things in the way.
Oh, we're not going to be able to get that angle. No, that we can't get an angle like that. You're not going to be able to get that.
Yeah, there's no way, but
that's too
but anyway,
finicky.
What I was saying is he actually will move. And people
You want your spaghetti here?
huh,
Oh, she makes the best spaghetti. You got to take the spaghetti.
You just need a great pot of it.
yeah.
Tonight would have been the night to come over, Alex. Sorry.
What about spaghetti?
My wife just made her homemade spaghetti.
Okay, I'm gonna put good. I guess I'll go ahead and put the ghost tube on, and maybe Timmy will talk. Let's just hope. For some reason, he's being shy.
He's just camera shy. No, everyone's like.
I know people think we're crazy because here's a dinosaur here, but
we don't know what era. We don't know what era Timmy's from.
That is a good question. We don't know where he's from.
Yeah, see, it talks to Mike every time he passes. That's what he said.
Yeah,
That's true.
Me.
And people would be like, well, it's motion sensitive. It's not really, because I could sit here and do all sorts of things, like this, and he's not doing nothing.
Yeah, he doesn't do anything.
See? Now he's doing it.
Oh, now he did. He's trying to prove you a liar.
He's trying to make you, he's being mischievous.
Convicted.
Yep. Oh, well, convicted.
Come on, Timmy, make that dinosaur move. Show everybody that you control the dino. We've seen it. We've seen you do it before.
You are the Lord of the dinosaur.
Lord of the dinosaur. Okay.
So we were gonna have a guest today. We were gonna have a guest today, but for some reason he couldn't.
No thanks.
Let's just said no thanks. So,
huh?
Maavio said no thanks. So either it's Timmy telling us no thanks.
Probably he doesn't want to be on this.
Chair.
Forward chair. Uh-oh. We got somebody on the chair over there because it said forward chair.
Cameron.
It just said
Cameron left. He was here.
That's kind of cool that it said Cameron's name.
Cameron Love.
There is something outside.
Is this Timmy talking?
We have a helicopter out here.
I hear it.
Yeah, it's loud.
It's coming to take you away to the funny farm.
Let's just hope it's not a Russian helicopter.
Oh no!
No,
I think it's a military one.
No, it's
Red.
But it's going in the direction towards the Peoria airport.
Why?
Oh.
It just said why.
After I said it's coming to get you for a military operation.
It's probably one of the Chinooks.
Tie up the dino.
Yeah, those have been around a lot.
I'm not recording.
We're
Yes,
not
you are.
recording. We're just broadcasting.
Recording.
Yeah.
Dark. Okay.
Yep. Anybody want to ask the spirit questions? There we go.
Or us questions.
Yeah, Russ. I know. Tie up the dino, get some tape, and shut him up.
Stroke.
Now, don't be mean to Timmy.
Stroke.
He don't deserve that, Victor.
Jesus. Come on, Timmy. You're making us out to be a liar here.
Yeah, what the heck?
Well, sometimes they interact with this and sometimes they don't.
Nope.
They just
He's
gotta
just
feel up to
feeling
it.
shy today. Did everybody just see the flash on my? Did anybody else watchers just see the flash like on my screen?
There was a flash.
Yeah, it looked like there was something there.
Victor, you know how he met up because you watched Mark get in the attic. That was right before he got in the attic. You know how he.
And when he got patted on the shoulder, he almost kicked me in the face.
And then I ended up taking it home because guess what?
See, Victor saw it. Victor saw the flash.
See?
It was like there was and it wasn't like just a flash of the thing. There was something that flashed behind me.
But
It
no,
was odd. It might be one of my spirits that are here trying to show
Everybody
himself.
sit down. You sit down.
So, do we want to maybe discuss the Tesla coil as now
Is this yours?
Yes.
Thanks for interrupting. But
why you do it all the time? So what's
so we're gonna have to go back at right before 15 minutes and find out what that flash was.
We'll have to
there
look
was
at that.
It showed something that was really weird.
But do we maybe want to discuss Tesla coil now being a spirit box?
So Adam is coming on. He just texted me. He said, "I'll
perfect."
He said, "I'll be there in a few minutes."
Dark.
Okay.
He said, "I'm still trying to figure out how you got down, Mark." Victor did.
He used his legs.
It was balance and talent, Victor.
Oh, that whole live he did. He was
back when I was in grade school and middle school. I was the guy when we had our Olympics in the gym. I was the guy on the balance beam. So.
Yeah, you were mentioning balance beam day has come back to me.
Yes. So.
Shut up, Mike.
Wow.
Toby.
Just said Toby.
Impressed.
So for those people that
they're
didn't
impressed by Toby. Oh, he's gonna get his Tesla coil, guys.
Oh, there we go.
Awesome. Maybe he'll talk to us. I'd really like to know what flashed behind me, who that was.
I know, I will when he gets all set up. Just chill.
He's gonna get set up. We don't need this. Sorry, no offense.
What's that?
Oh no, I was telling the ghost tube no offense, just in case Spirit gets mad at me.
And maybe we can get Timmy to talk.
Not recently.
Nope.
He just said not recently. Why don't you want to talk? Move. You're making us all look like idiots here. Oh, that's what spirits do. They make you look funky, man. Look at all the other para-unity.
They do what they want to do. Maybe he's like 2. Just tell him not to do things and he will.
Oh,
yeah, maybe he'll do the reverse.
Hey, Timmy, don't move. Don't you move. Tammy, that was Flash Gordon.
It almost looked like there was a person back there and then it was gone.
I looked down, dang it.
I wasn't even paying
That's
attention,
always what
unfortunately.
happens.
Well, we can go back. It's all recorded.
It is recorded.
There.
Yeah, so it's like between 14 and 15 minutes, all right, around there.
So like if he moves.
Hello, Donna.
Da, 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 da.
Was he Jaws now?
Yeah, that way if he moves, then people will still see him. Lunge forward. He was blocking my eyeballs. Hi, Donna. We're kind of goofing around right now until Mr. Adam gets. Yeah, our guest Adam shows up. See, that's the beauty of our job here. You know, I mean, we get to
do what we want.
Everybody,
yeah.
You can't do this. I mean, we have spirits all the time saying we can't do stuff, but do you think we'll listen?
Yeah, why would we listen to them? You know,
they don't listen to us either. So
exactly.
Yeah, that's not right, man. Especially this thing here. But I will bring him on the next investigation. See if
he helps.
Yep.
And again, he might end up being.
You know, you're part of Enlightened Souls Paranormal. You do realize this.
Congrats.
Like I said, he's our mascot.
He went from nothing to something.
He is now, no matter what.
I think I see what Mark's doing. He's gonna set up the microphone to the thing, aren't you?
Yeah, that'd make it easier to hear what it's saying.
But you know what, guys?
It was laughing a lot. The thing was laughing a lot last night.
Yeah.
That $800 microphone just fell over. It wasn't a good thing.
Oh.
Well, what is cool about what he's doing is we were all sitting at his computer, at Mark's computer, and he had it on standby, and we were just watching, you know, like our live that we did the other day on Friday. Then all of a sudden the Tesla coil just like come alive, and we heard talking, and we're all like this.
It was calling Mark. It was calling Mark by name.
Talking was my dad.
Yeah. Shut up, Michael. You just see what he just put?
Yeah.
And that's
Michael is Barb's husband.
Yeah.
They like to mess with each other. She messes with him just as much.
Hey, I'm sweet and innocent. I
am now. We can't stretch.
That's your son calling you out.
No, he don't know me.
No, we can't stretch the truth that far.
He's actually adopted. No.
Wait, I'm adopted?
Yeah, I'm the sweet and innocent one of the whole bunch. I do nothing wrong.
Of course.
Yeah, Michael.
Now, Victor, you can't. No. Just because you guys are guys doesn't mean you guys can gang up on me now. No, it don't work that way.
We can't have unofficial alliances yet.
You just
see, the reason they don't gang up on me yet is because I do act sweet and innocent.
Well, wait till Victor finds out. When he meets us all, he's in for it. He's so in for it. What the heck is that?
Oh, I think Mark accidentally hit the keyboard while trying to set up the Tesla coil.
Yeah. One thing they never do, they never give you a long enough cord on these things.
It's like, why, man? I gotta get stuff done.
That was the Tesla coil talking. First, I thought that was Victor.
No, it wasn't. The Tesla coil was talking. The Tesla coil just fell.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to set it here. And I need to go find a small drop cord. I'll be right back.
All righty.
Victor just said that he loves you.
Oh, love you too.
What a sweet.
We love old Vic. Especially, man, that live session. I still laugh. I rewind it like twice. Victor, when he was making fun of us, man, he was laughing.
That was so funny.
You saw it,
Barbara.
Yes. Oh my gosh, it's like starts. Yeah.
Oh, it was so funny because he's like, then you got Mark. I don't know. He went after this box and
it was empty.
It was empty, and then you got the camera. The new camera guy. He's running around trying to find a battery. See, that's our goofy guy.
Yeah, that's the thing. We're real. That's what we try to do, and it's not perfect, but perfect is interesting.
Yeah, I mean, why do you want to be stuffy? We don't like to be stuffy. We like to interact with our people, our fans, because we love them.
Absolutely.
Victor. He's still laughing. He was crying, man. He was laughing.
But you know what? Honestly, so many things went wrong during that investigation, but so many things went right. But the things that went wrong gave it character. People were laughing and having fun watching it. Yeah.
He's like, there's paranormal and there's cool things that happen. There's funny things. And boy, I tell you, you got to watch it Light the Soul's No,
There's always something. There's always something.
Victor has the funniest laugh, man. God.
I mean, Victor's just funny in general. He says it's pretty off the wall thing.
Then he'll sit there and he'll go, woo! After he starts laughing, he waves his hands like he just don't care. He's probably laughing and talking. He's probably trying to type right now.
Donna commented
nothing.
Something.
Donna commented speechless. You're speechless, Donna.
We made her speechless.
Yes.
I didn't know we had that effect.
From Canada. Yeah, Tammy, I was dying. Barb was like, my knees hurt.
She's like, I ain't going up there. You can go up there on your own.
If my knees wouldn't have hurted, I would have went up there, but I wasn't going to fall off that ladder. Now today, my knees are better. Now next Next Tuesday, it'll be my hips.
Your hips
And then
don't
your
lie.
spine, then your head, then your toes.
Because getting shots in your knees and oh man, that hurt.
Oh, ouch.
And then now my
Yeah, no.
hips.
I've had them in my back, and I
terrifying.
just like, no, I'll take the pain of that and rather than have those injections again.
Be nice in there. Yeah. Now Victor's laughing at Michael. You just wait, Mike. I'm gonna get it back.
She's gonna get you, brother.
I'm gonna shove this dinosaur somewhere.
Oh no, brother.
I can hear.
I was gonna say
now,
something,
brother.
but I'm gonna just keep my mouth shut.
Come on now.
Why would we keep our mouths shut? You know, we're trying to reveal things to the here to other.
You know how many people are you making laugh right now? See, that's the whole deal of it. My old saying is, if I don't make somebody laugh in a day, then I failed for the day.
Well, mine's learned something new in a day.
Now that's you.
Well, and also to make
There it
people laugh.
is. How come it's not loud? Oh, and it was so funny. April Lynn's like, I don't like that. That's loud.
I was acting like I was. No,
Victor speaking.
Victor, I was closing a portal. Actually, we've got video of that, I believe. But I was closing a portal in the other room.
He goes, Tammy.
But I wasn't going up there either. No.
He goes,
I would have said my knees were hurting too.
He goes, Tammy was in the other room going,
Oh, yeah.
Hey, no one knows what you're doing, but it's okay.
It was the funniest thing.
Let's try something.
What?
Let's try something that we haven't done before.
Yeah, okay.
And what I want to do is I want to try to get someone. I want to try to get someone who's a. Well, we'd have to bring them on for them to
Did
ask.
you just see that?
Yes.
It's your guardian angel.
2734.
It better not be a stink bug.
Oh, God.
I hate those things.
Victor sent that. Is he stanky?
So I want to see. I'm going to turn this on. A lot of dust build up on it already.
Yeah, don't stick it up your nose back.
So what I want to do is I want to try to see if any of the spirits here in my basement will talk to me.
Ooh.
So
Oh, you're so good.
you used this the other day,
Yeah, you'll make me yawn.
and I'm going to turn it on. Okay, I flipped it on. Can you talk to me now?
Something's talking.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What?
Oh, it's creating a beat.
Maybe if we all say hi to it, it'll say hi back.
Can you say hi to the people watching us? That was a hello.
Yep. That was it. Did anybody else hear that? That's pretty
Hello,
good.
I did.
I heard it.
Wonder if people in FB land.
So that's Mike on a whoop. That's a powerful walkie-talkie because I'm about 30 miles away from Michael.
I think a little more than that.
Wow,
Yeah,
that'd be cool if we found a walkie-talkie like that.
I
Yeah.
know.
Where can we get that?
So, Spirit, whoever you may be, can you tell me, there's a guest on here named Victor Santiago. What is your opinion of Victor? Building up power. What do you think of Victor? Huh? Aww. Did you guys understand that?
No.
It said he's a good guy. He's big.
Oh, wow.
It said
He's
he's
a good guy and he's big.
Well, I guess that's a very brutally honest answer.
So, anybody want to ask a question? I mean, the speaker's right here. It's going to hear you.
He said he laughed at it.
Any takers?
He said, oh boy.
Hey, Spirit, should I send Victor a doll in the mail?
Yes.
All right. Let's get the packaging ready.
I'm off this.
Don't worry. Victor, I will make sure it is not a scary one she sends you.
Hi, Derek.
Hi, Derek.
So the reason I got this thing is because we've noticed that when there's thunderstorms in the area, the spirits get more active.
Barb, stop.
And so I flipped the switch over just for static electricity, right? And like that. And I can put my hand there and go get it. See? You can tell it's static electricity. And we thought if we let this run for a few minutes, turn it off. We thought if we let that run for a few minutes in rooms where they're active, the spirits could absorb that energy and they would be more active with us. It's an experiment. But no way, shape, or form did I expect that spirits were going to be able to communicate and talk through this.
Neither did we.
So Donna put a question in the chat.
Okay.
You see any my love around?
You what?
You see any my love around? Maybe you see love around?
Of my lovers around? Could you maybe retype that, please, Donna?
Are you asking about love of your life?
Because might have forgot a word or two.
Could have. Well, Victor left. I'm out of here, guys.
We have.
Dang it, Victor. You just had to scare him, didn't you?
That was Tammy.
No, you're the terrifying one. Send dolls in the mail.
Well, it said yes, that Spirit did. So
Yeah, I told him I'm going to make sure you don't send an evil one.
loved ones around in heaven. Oh, loved ones around heaven. Like who?
Of her loved ones. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you see any of Donna Lynn Sayoka's loved ones in the spiritual realm or in heaven? Huh? Yes. They're here, it said.
Neat.
Nice.
That's a good answer.
Good answer. That's awesome.
Very good answer.
Hey, Spirits, is Alex going to get a girlfriend? It's not saying nothing.
Oh, Victor, yeah, this one, I think this device is better than what the other ones that we have because we can actually hear their voice.
Is Alex gonna get a girlfriend? Someday.
That's fair.
Okay, Donna wants to know who the loved ones are that are around her.
Who is the loved one that you see from Donna? Mother. That was plain as day. It said mother.
Yep.
Is any of her other relatives there? Yes.
Who?
It just said there's a few.
Is it her aunt?
Not sure who they are. Her mom's still alive. That's not her mom you're seeing.
Maybe grandmother.
Maybe it's Stephen.
I thought it was her mom.
Is it her grandma?
Yeah.
Yeah,
See, even the spirits make mistakes.
Yeah, the spirits are just people without their body.
Yep.
Yep. That's a
Are
fact.
they always there with Donna?
Is Donna's grandma with her often? Yeah, she goes forth and back.
Neat.
Kind of weird they said forth and back. Normally people say it's back and forth.
I don't know.
I mean, sometimes.
Well, maybe from the spirit world, it's different. It's
opposite.
Maybe it's in
opposite.
reverse. Reverse. Oh,
Yeah.
Crisscross.
let's hopefully the demonetization gods didn't like that, you know. Our fun poke.
I thought I heard Alex or something.
No, it told me your supper's getting cold.
Wait, someone's supper is getting cold?
Mine is my spaghetti, yeah.
There's got to be a way where you can hear it without that static. I mean, you're going to hear the static, but I mean,
I've tried to adjust it. I've tried everything.
I think we need to have some kind of a recording device on it all the time so we can go back and listen, because I'm sure there are things being said that we miss when we're just listening.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, isn't there a way to reduce noises, background noise? When you play something back that you've recorded?
Maybe, yeah. If I put some,
I think it is possible, yeah.
EQ some of it out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You can definitely tell it's a voice, though. You can definitely hear a voice talk.
It just says, Mark, you've got the equipment.
Oh, your recording equipment.
I got a whole recording studio here. I mean,
maybe it's telling you to figure it out.
well, let's ask it again about Timmy.
Timmy is Timmy attached to the dinosaur on Barb's camera? In the dinosaur.
I heard the word dinosaur.
Yeah, I heard dinosaur as well.
So this device doesn't have the ability to attach a speaker.
No.
If we could, that would be nice.
It wasn't meant to be. It wasn't actually meant for the spirits to talk through it. We're really
I mean, I'm still
that they are.
shocked. I mean, sitting at Mark's desk, looking at the computer, and all of a sudden, just, and then all of a sudden, we hear voices, and we're like,
and it was laughing. It was laughing.
We were actually getting ready to do some video editing. Alex and I were. And this thing started
like, nope.
This thing started talking like, hey, Mark. And I'm like, that thing just said my name. And we walked over there. I started talking, and it started talking to me, and it told me it was my dad. And then it said it wanted to speak to Kirill, which is my daughter. And Dad and Kirill were very close when she was little. He said he wants to talk to her. And I said, well, she's married. She don't live here anymore. And then it said, why? I said, because apparently she fell in love with somebody and she got married. So
we were all jumping for joy when we figured that
I was
out.
blown away.
It is.
I found it funny when we were all going on about how, oh, this wasn't meant to be a spirit box. And when I think it was your dad said, it is now.
Yeah, it is now. And the one thing was when I kind of got close to it with my ear, it told me, it says, you need to get back. A couple of times it said, I need to get back. So
that's funny.
He didn't want you hurt.
No, it's just being a protective dad. You know what I mean? It's static electricity. It ain't going to hurt me. But, dad is dad. And he's, he always knew what was best for the family. That's what he thought anyway. It says,
better watch your mouth.
No, it says, you don't think I don't? That's awesome.
Well, I guess now you gotta acknowledge him.
Yes, Dad, you know what's best for us. It's just, I can't really see you right now.
Let's see if he gets it right. Is my mother with me right now?
It sounds like your mother goes back and forth. So would there be another child that she would go spend time with?
My brother.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Okay, that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
Does anybody else have what?
It's like,
what's it going to be like in Ukraine?
The problem is that the spirits don't know the future. They only know what they know. They're just like you and I.
They only know what's going on in the now.
Right. And around them. The reason that he could say who was around you is because you're on this chat.
We have breaking news. The Senate has unanimously passed the Sunshine Protection Act just moments ago, which means there will no longer be a daylight savings time. Oh, hi, Timmy.
Oh, Timmy's happy about that. You don't like daylight savings.
Do you want to know what happened? They had to get up early Monday morning and they didn't like it. So they unanimously voted for that.
Probably, right? I'm going to try to move it.
But it still has to pass the House. It hasn't passed the House yet.
So, spirits, do you feel, can you see, maybe not the future, but can you see, or maybe you can feel,
what's going on now?
Is the United States going to be drawn into a war? I'm not going to repeat that. Oh my God. It says yes if we don't get the dumb A out of office.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what it just said.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think we've
Okay, good time to move on from that.
How about those Cubs?
We gotta talk about the more important things in life. Jesus, your Lord and Savior, can save your soul.
Scott Morissette agreed.
Donna, I'm not sure that our Senate makes the rules for Canada. So you're probably still going to have daylight savings time. It's just we're not. We're going to stay on one time year round. Do you know how many computers that's going to mess? Because computers are programmed to do daylight savings time. So I don't know if that's a feature we can go in our settings, and the same thing for Apple iWatch or iWatches, iPhones. Everything's programmed for daylight savings
They'll
time.
probably, those periodic updates they do. They'll probably just have it on one of the updates.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. One of my favorite wrestlers passed away.
Razor Ramon.
Scott Hall.
Scott Hall.
And what's really weird is they weren't operating on his heart. He was in hip surgery.
Oh.
And he had 3 heart attacks during the surgery, and the last one they couldn't revive him from.
Ew. That's sad.
It's been real tough on me.
Hey, Scott Morris, you got anything that you want to ask?
Hopefully,
because I'm going to ask something in your favor.
Well, hopefully, though,
yeah.
Scott Hall has some golden toothpicks.
Okay, hold on. Hey, Spirit.
I'm going to go over here, and I'll be right back. But you guys ask the spirits questions, and we'll see if they answer when I'm not sitting here.
Well, the thing is, how are we going to hear that?
It's difficult to understand it.
Yeah.
I'm just going to be right over here. I'll let you know what I hear.
Okay.
Okay. Hey, Spirit, is Steve Morris around?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
I heard yes.
I was loud and clear.
Okay, Steve, your brother is on. Do you have any messages for Scott? It's quiet.
Silencio.
Okay. I don't know what it said.
I couldn't quite hear it.
Did you hear it, Mark?
Yeah. I made out something like tell him to be careful and to be cautious. I heard cautious very clear, very, very clear.
Cautious of what? Can you repeat that?
Slowly and loudly.
What did it say?
I don't know.
So I heard the word love.
Yeah.
I did too. So it sounds like he loves you, Scott.
Oh yeah, lots of love, lots of love.
Yeah.
That's what it's,
Yes.
That is what it said.
Yeah.
Yep.
sure, Scott, that'd be great.
Yeah, that would be awesome, Scott.
We'd love to have you.
We would.
Is it okay for Scott to go on a paranormal investigation with us sometime?
So I heard Scott on an investigation at the end. Scott on an investigation.
It said yes. It's okay for Scott to go on an investigation.
Mm-hmm.
Neat.
Hey, is Scott Morris's mom and dad here? Do they protect him?
That sounds like his dad is with him. Maybe. Scott has something to share with us.
Go for it, Scott.
Share away.
Well, if Scott's mom and dad is around right now, Scott loves you.
was his voice.
Wow.
That was Steve's voice.
Was it? It sounded like it. What did he say?
It just said, I'm here in the basement.
My basement.
I don't know.
Well, I just got massive amounts of chills, so
be quiet a minute. Okay, Steve, are you in my basement?
That is definitely Steve's voice.
What did he just say, though? I have had people say, I had a guy tell me that you were my spirit guide, Steve. Are you really my spirit guide?
Of course I am.
Oh my God. And his name was Ed Mueller. He is shaman,
shamanic healer.
Yeah, and
it just said Ed's a shaman. Oh my God. And I'm not near it. I'm not.
I know a lot of people don't believe it, but me and Steve are really close. Now Tammy knows, and in a way I was kind of shocked and honored that he does follow me around. It's apparent.
Why do you follow Barb? Did you understand that?
I didn't catch it.
No.
Because I protect her.
Why do you pick me to protect me, Steve?
Because you need it. You need my protection, he said. Because you need my protection.
I would have died laughing if he said,
it's
what
because
kind of
you always get yourself in trouble.
I'm over here at the table and I heard that loud and clear.
Well, there you have it, Scott. We're the real deal. I mean, that
we would love for you to go on one of the investigations, especially since you said that you've you've spoken with spirits.
Yeah, let Steve know a part of him is parked at the riverfront. Yeah, Steve, your boat is still at the riverfront.
We should do an investigation there.
My boat is what?
It's at the river. Still, nobody lives in it.
Oh no, his ashes are. He's like, yeah, I knew that.
Wait a minute. I knew that. His ashes are there? I didn't know that.
At the riverfront.
Whoa! It just says I'm here on my boat.
We got to go to his boat. We got to get a permission.
But who has his boat? Where is it?
It's still at Hams Harbor.
Still chilling there.
Scott, would you be against that if we did an investigation on his boat? I know it's not like yours or in the families anymore, but I want to make sure it's okay with the family. And you could come along.
It just said come aboard.
That sounds like him.
Yeah, that'd be something he'd say.
Wow.
Hey, awesome. Steve, what did you used to call Alex?
Whatever it was, he yelled it.
Can you say that again?
He's laughing.
Yeah.
Did you say Alice?
You want me to say it? I'll say it, he said.
That's amazing, man.
I'm just shocked.
That's him, all right.
So, did you call Alex Alice because he's kind of a girly boy?
Well, yeah.
Of course, you guys still call me that from beyond. Here's my retort.
Funny.
Alice, who the F is Alice?
He always called me a dumb blonde sometimes.
What did he just say? What did he say? I couldn't hear it.
He said because you are a dumb blonde girl.
Thanks a lot.
Hey, that's awesome. I'm a spirit. Oh my God.
Oh,
If you could have met him, Mark, you would have been crying, laughing so hard, man.
He was
Oh
funny.
my God.
he was an awesome guy.
Or we will see about the marina.
Yeah, we've got to somehow get a hold of Hams Harbor. Because I mean,
But only if they're okay with it. Because I know the kids too, they might not be okay with it.
I don't know. Because Scott would be, yeah, he said indeed.
Yeah.
Do you think the kids would be okay? Scott?
I don't know how Shelby would handle it.
I don't know either. So we'd have to ask Shelby. What did
he say?
You think the kid will stop you from seeing me?
What?
Huh?
What'd you say, Mark?
Sorry. He said, do you really think the kids will stop you from seeing me?
Oh.
Yeah, that's.
I'm hearing you very clear over here.
So do you
I
want
think Mark's back there eating his yummy spaghetti.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So do you want us to come to your boat, Steve?
That would be up to the new owner too.
You want Barb to come see you at your boat? Yeah.
I heard that clear as day.
Yep, that was a very clear one.
Oh, I can do that. Probably not well. You know Shelby, but oh well. Can you say that again?
I think what he's saying is he can probably get a hold of the Hams Harbor.
Oh, okay. Probably not.
Shelby might be hard to convince. That's kind of what I'm getting from reading
Probably
that.
not. Yeah, the kids probably wouldn't be okay with it.
Well, I mean, Scott would be okay with it, but
maybe Scott can talk to Shelby.
yeah.
Because I don't know how to.
I don't know. She's.
I don't know how
I doubt
to
she'd talk to me.
I don't know how to actually ask Shelby because I haven't even talked to her since the last time we saw her at your party. Trashed wall, buckled, but still accessible. Yeah, they tore that up, didn't they?
Aw, that stinks.
That makes me mad.
What do you say?
Something like, I like something.
Hi, Trudy.
Wow. Now maybe Scott can do a little talking and we can go on there. A paranormal group. Maybe she'll be more convinced with. But he's like, oh, well.
Well, and I think Balin owns the house that he lived in before he lived in the boat, too.
Yeah. But poor
I'm
guy.
not sure. At least he did at one time.
Right. The poor guy passed, on the boat.
Mm-hmm.
So sad.
We miss him every day.
Well, Steve, we all miss you. He might have left.
Maybe.
Maybe he's got things to do.
Or maybe somebody else is getting ready to come through. That happens too. There's a pause usually before somebody else decides to come through.
When people hear their voices from their brothers, their mothers, their fathers, it's kind of traumatic.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about, just we miss you, Steve, and I think he's gone.
Yeah.
But Scott, he sounds like Steve and everything.
Yeah.
Oh my
It's his
God.
brother.
His son passed not too long ago down there.
Wow.
What, at Steve's boat?
Maybe we could just do an investigation down.
Ham's
at the
Harbor in
harbor.
general.
Don't have to be on the boat. It could be outside.
No.
So did he pass on Steve's boat? Scott?
There is a delay when they're playing this, so sometimes it takes a bit to answer.
Yeah.
Right. Wow. I didn't know Ham's son passed.
The
At the
river.
river across from it.
That's so sad.
Wow.
And he was young too.
Welcome back, Victor.
Ladies
It isn't ever.
and gentlemen, welcome to the ring, Adam Ramos.
Hey, there he is.
So sorry, I'm late, y'all. So sorry.
That's all right. We've been making everybody like laugh and stuff like that,
And be
or else
entertained by
want to
our
leave.
neat little
Who knows?
testicle.
So Adam,
Oh, okay.
check this thing out in front of me, right? So this is a Tesla.
I'll be right
tower,
back. I'm listening.
all right? So I bought this because when we go in to do ghost hunts, right? I thought if we turn it on like this, see, it doesn't hurt.
Yeah, it's static electricity.
It would fill the room with enough static electricity that the spirits could get that energy, you know what I mean? And be more active. But check this out. It goes better because we were down here and we were actually just getting ready to do some video editing.
Mhm.
And all of a sudden, out of this needle,
I'm sorry to hear that, Scott. Sorry.
I hear my dad talking to me.
Yeah,
Somehow the
his
spirits
voice,
have
you
figured out how to manipulate this device. And it's really hard to hear them. But if there's a spirit in this basement with me, which I know there is because I can feel it.
You can tell there are words coming out. You can hear
Yeah.
voices. You can hear laughter when it's laughing. It's weird.
Yeah. So I'm gonna turn the settings up so it. Okay.
Yeah. And it wasn't made to do that.
No.
Oh,
Oh. Talk to me. What did you? Could you tell me who that is, please? That's Adam. That's Adam. He's a guest on our show. Yeah, yeah.
That's a little kid voice.
Yeah. He says I like him.
oh, well, thank you.
You're welcome. Oh my God.
That one wasn't a little kid.
That was clear.
Wow.
Yeah, it was not made to do anything like that. Just put static in the air so that the
Yeah.
spirits could feed
Holy
off of it,
cow.
and yeah.
Amazing.
And I would think, well, maybe it's picking up some radio waves, but it's actually answering questions.
Yeah, send the radio waves. It's amazing.
I'm done.
Yeah.
This is so weird.
It is
Victor,
weird.
it's cool.
Victor, you got anything to ask it?
Hey, spirits, is the movie that Victor and us are going to be in, is it going to be a good movie? Yes.
Oh. Go away.
But yeah, even if you can't make out what it says, you can tell it's
said,
talking.
it just said you've got a lot to do before you go to Oregon. That is.
Yeah.
That's crazy. You got anything to ask it, Adam?
I don't know. I'm still in shock at what just happened.
Yes, I know.
Well, what do you think about that?
So Victor said to ask how old he is. Victor, 21 is always the best answer. You're 21, right?
Right.
Hey, Spirit, how old is Victor Santiago?
It doesn't want to answer.
Maybe it's afraid that it's gonna
Make you mad.
make him sad that he's.
Birthdays are kind of touchy, you know. No, can you tell about how old Victor is?
What was that?
Swear to God, I don't know. Did you hear that too?
Yeah, it was like a.
Yeah, and it wasn't coming from my speaker. It's coming from somebody else's house. There it is again.
There it is again. I know it's not me because I have earbuds in or
Okay.
headphones.
It just came on and said Victor 53. Victor, are you 53 years old?
Victor, you don't look 53 if you are.
I'm definitely out of here.
Oh, no, that was before.
Yeah, that was before.
Still, I'm definitely out of here if it's true.
It just said Victor 53.
Going once, going twice. 53, 53, 53. No, 54, 50. No, I'm kidding.
I don't know.
$55 bill now.
Victor.
Answered.
Oh,
He's probably out of here. It's probably true.
They probably scared him so much he doesn't want to respond.
Oh, shoot. I'm out of here. Good night.
You're looking pretty good for your age, my friend.
Yeah, I would not have guessed that at all.
No way.
Oh, no.
Hello,
Hey, it don't
Molly.
matter.
I'll
He's
be
still a
53,
good
as Sherry said.
Guys, I'm going to turn this off because we have a guest and we need to focus on our guest, I
Yeah.
think.
We do.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Sorry.
That's pretty cool.
We get sidetracked easy. It's the ADHD that we all have.
You got me interested in it too. I'm like,
Yeah.
Makes you wonder if that's why Nicola.
Yeah, that
Tesla
was
might have went mad.
specifically made. Somebody that Mark works with made that. So I want him to make one for me too, because I need to talk to the spirits in my house. They've been blinking stuff behind my head all night.
Hello, Miss Molly Bippus.
What was that noise?
Yeah, I heard it again too.
Yeah, I heard it. Weird.
Yeah, that's pretty weird.
So we had like at 15 minutes into this, something blinked like it was like this way, like diagonal, and it looked like a person. Like blink and it was gone.
It was such a blink and you'll miss it.
Yeah, so I need to go back and watch this when we're done.
That's funny.
So yeah, no, I just over the weekend I was feeling a little under the weather, and I'm still feeling it a little bit. So it's
I'm
just
sorry.
this,
That's
yeah, this cold weather we had in Texas recently. I think really got me. And
well, you're not used to the cold weather.
no, we're not. We're used to the super humid, super hot oven known as Texas.
Yeah.
So
I hope you feel
but
better soon.
Yeah.
Hopefully you get feeling better.
Sucks being
thanks. Thanks. Yeah, I do gotta work tomorrow, but wrestling will be here in town tomorrow night, and I have a ticket for it. So I really want to go tomorrow night.
Yeah. So take cold
Promotion.
medicine so you're not coughing, so nobody thinks it's the C word.
Maybe
Adam,
maybe that.
What, Christmas?
Yes, that.
Casper. No, even better, Casper.
Yes. There
I'll do
are
one
worse
better.
C words
Timmy.
that you could have come up with, but
Victor
You guys
said,
are funny.
Victor said, I don't know who gets this, but he better run head for the hills.
I saw that.
So what have you been up to, Adam?
Work and more work. Just setting up investigations for around here in Texas. We got a couple. Let's see, next month, and then one. No, wait, one. Wait, we're March, right? I got one next month. Yes, it is, and then two in May. One on the 13th of May, and then one on the 14th of May. And May 14th is my birthday, so I really hope that investigation is gonna go really good. So
Awesome. Well, happy early birthday.
Yeah.
thank you.
Couple months
Thank you.
early.
I'll take it. So, but yeah, so that's about it. Haven't really been doing much. I work that much to be doing a lot of stuff that I want to do. I've always wanted to go Bigfoot hunting, but I've never been out into the woods. Like I'm so used to the inside in my room and inside, and
well, yeah.
so one day I want to go.
Yeah,
One day I want to go.
Make sure you have Jack Link speak jerky with you.
So Alicia said you had some questions for me.
Yes.
Okay.
I did.
That's okay. No pressure.
I did,
Where he put it.
but it's in my bank.
That's okay. If you want to just like message me later with those questions, that's fine. No big deal.
Yeah.
Adam, if you ever find Bigfoot, let him know that Victor Santiago wants to take him on in celebrity boxing.
He's been
I'll pass that
working
message
out,
on to him.
They said, "Yo, Bigfoot, I'm all in." Victor, we know you run from Bigfoot now.
Well,
You get out of there like you saw a snake or something.
or he'd be interested and have to give it a Scott Hall. Hey, yo.
Who's your favorite?
I'm sorry?
Who's your favorite wrestler?
Do I have to pick one?
Who's your favorite of all? Or if you got multiples, who are they?
Chris Jericho is one of them.
Okay, I actually met him.
Really?
You're kidding me. You met him?
I met Jericho. Yep, I met Macho Man. He was cool.
Roddy Piper, I met.
I didn't meet
Nice.
Roddy. I met Jake
Damn, I'm
Snake.
behind all y'all.
Now this past fall, my band was playing down here on the riverfront, and this big limo pulls up, and there was Triple H, John Cena, The Undertaker, and Brock Lesnar. And then there were some of the divas there. My favorite diva wasn't there. I was really depressed, the boss. Sasha Banks. That's my girl, man.
Oh, goodness.
I love Sasha.
Yeah, you're talking about that other company, though.
Oh, I know. Yeah. But they all got their start on that company. So it's, now they branched off and they got their own thing. And it's a good
Some
thing,
of them.
Yeah, some of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Barbara, have you seen it yet? The movie?
Oh, yeah.
How many times?
Oh, God.
Which it?
Yeah, which it? All of them?
See, I haven't seen the new one, but I've seen the old
All
one,
of
like
them
from a
I've
long
seen.
time ago.
And
My husband is not a big horror film person, so
I've seen all the Conjuring
not a
too,
TV
with the big old Annabelle doll.
oh yeah, no, that was Annabelle.
Yeah. Yeah.
My daughter actually auditioned for the Annabelle too.
So, like, did you see it? What's your favorite part in it? Barb is it?
We gotta make
actually
that.
I was gonna roll on into the Batman, like the movie.
The new Batman.
No, the Batman movie.
I still need to see that. No spoilers.
I didn't see the brand new one yet. I haven't had a chance.
And isn't that what Jess and Thomas went to see a couple weeks ago?
It's 3 hours long.
I'll be back. Gotta let Dougie out.
That was why we were babysitting. They were watching.
Because I want to go see it.
Okay, I won't say nothing then.
I've heard.
Better not.
I know 4 or 5 people that have went and seen it, and I'm getting mixed reviews.
Yeah, because you hate Batman.
Well, no, I'm not. I didn't go see it. I'm just saying these people. Some people told me that they liked it. Some people said it was and some people said it wasn't worth the money they paid for the ticket. So it's just I guess it's all in just how deep of a Batman fan are you, and how attached are you to the Batmans of the past? Because they said this one takes Batman to a whole different level. I said, okay.
He's like, I don't want to say something.
One of the things, Adam, I like about our podcast is we do spoilers here, and this would be a good time for you to spoil it for Barb.
Oh, okay. Well, okay, sure. So.
yeah.
I'll wait till she watches it. So I would feel bad to spoil it. So.
Oh man.
But no. I was supposed to go today to go see it the second time, but how I was not feeling well. I'm like, I want to just wait and go watch it another time and wait till I'm feeling way better.
Good night, Victor.
Night, Victor.
So.
Yeah. So you haven't saw Bigfoot yet, huh?
No, not yet.
Well,
I'm still. I know I'm slacking big time.
You're supposed to kidnap him and send him to Victor.
For them to duke it out, so broadcast it on YouTube or something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We'll do that.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I see him here all the time. Have my tattoo of him. Let's see him right there. But yeah, he's right there.
Yep, I'm due for a tattoo, but just never got to get it done because I'm too busy.
I only have one.
I have 7.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I had to take all my tattoo money out of the bank and put it in my gas tank. So.
Yeah, that's a belly. I mean car.
Wow.
Wow.
I used to pay my car $25, and now it's almost $70.
Well, guess what? I was at a half a tank, and I got a Subaru Impreza, and it's $31 for a half a tank.
Yeah.
And I have a little bitty car.
Blah, 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 blah.
I thought you laughed.
Subaru is actually my favorite kind of vehicle to clean at work. I work at a detail shop at a car wash.
Oh.
And Subarus are usually some of my favorite cars to detail to clean out.
Mine's the one everybody hates to clean.
Why? Is it just easy to clean?
Because usually Subarus are either a family car or people that go out camping. And for me, I like to get a car that's really, really dirty, work on it, and then see the outcome of it. You know, and sometimes I take pictures of the way he looked before and after, and I'm like, yeah, I did that. So
see, I need a detail person, but you're just way too far, so it wouldn't work.
Mine, you can't reach anything in. I have a Mitsubishi Eclipse, and you can't reach anything. It's the Spider, the convertible. So yeah, it's kind of a pain.
You were just up, dude. I saw you do number 2 and everything.
What? Who
talking to the dog?
You were talking to Mike, are you?
He is. He's talking to Mike.
No, I'm talking to the dog.
You're talking to Mike. Mike always has to take poo-poos.
Oh, God. TMI.
Well, you started it.
That man's farts used to be about as bad as a gas chamber with tear gas.
So this is the stuff that you don't see on the podcast, because this is what goes on before and after our investigations.
Barb's car is oh my God. Yeah, see Barb's little feet underneath.
When I was a kid, I wanted one of those.
No, man, so did I.
Hey, you know
those
what?
might be better now.
Have a Flintstone car.
Yeah, we need them now.
We're probably gonna need one.
Yes,
I could use the exercise for sure.
You know, he's Scott. My Subaru, actually, I love in the winter. I mean, that thing, even though, I mean, I got the Impreza and it sits really low, and I thought, oh no, I'm gonna get stuck. No, it went right through that. So I'm glad I got it.
So Scott Morris says my Subaru was the best for winter roads, no problem.
Yes, mine's like whoop, right on through the snow.
Surprisingly, my toaster didn't do too terrible. I drive a Honda Element, hence toaster.
Well, it's better. The Honda Accord, I had one of those. That was the worst car I ever drove on ice. It was so bad. You just you push the gas just a little bit and you were in the ditch.
There is one thing I do not like about the Honda Element, though. It will seize calipers and junk rotors, no issue. It does not have any problems with doing that. It loves doing that. And I hate it.
You know, we're talking about cars. Aren't we supposed to talk about like
spirits
or something?
Yeah,
our cars have spirits too.
Yeah, they got spirit, all right.
So
some.
Go ahead, Adam.
Yeah, sometimes the cars are the spirits or the ghost cars, and you know, it's like, where did it go? It was just there a second ago, you know.
Yeah, sometimes you'll see a car just zoom past and all of a sudden vanish.
Yeah, that happens.
Believe it or not, I've actually seen it.
Man, this dinosaur will not go off. It did a couple times, but he's just chilling, watching everybody.
Timmy's just letting us have the floor. He doesn't want to take it. That's not mine. I almost grabbed the wrong drink.
He's odd.
Says Barb.
Good point. I'm unique.
He is a ghost. He's supernatural. That's why he's on our team.
The only thing supernatural about me is the the spirit women wanting to be with me for some reason. Oh yeah, they'll call me cute all the time. I don't know why it's only them.
Do you get more? Do you get more reactions for them if you like pull up your shirt or something, or
Hey, don't give them any ideas.
Oh no, I don't want that one scene from Ghostbusters to play out.
So Alex is Barb's son. I don't know if you knew that. That's Barb's son.
Well, he does now.
He runs the camera.
Well, if we go
Yeah.
Alex, and you turn into one of those dogs, I'm running. That's it. I'm done.
Not me. I'm gonna be like, what the heck? And I'm gonna be steering like.
Are you the key master?
I wasn't referring to that one. I was referring to another one.
Oh, Jesus. Help us all.
I'm not going to say it, though, because we're live.
Uh-oh.
I know what you're talking about.
Wow.
I think we got off topic.
We did.
We're still on topic, though.
So
technically, we are. We're still talking about spirits, in a way.
We got
technically,
spirits.
yeah.
We do.
He probably thinks we're just the oddest team that he's ever been on, But see, that's us. We're odd. We're the odd kind
We're
of
unique. We're unique like the Montana
and
Model 6 Unica. Unique.
oh my goodness, you guys are wild.
Yeah, we are. God, go on an investigation.
So we have an investigation coming up this Friday.
Mhm.
It's a part tour. Part one was at the boyfriend's house, and then we just found out from some spirits that were talking that we need to go back. We didn't get all of the things out of there, so we need to go back. But this one here, the girlfriend, her little brother, I believe, has been playing with a Ouija board in her apartment, and she's got things happening there. So we need to go find out what's going on. And when we're done and we get everything gone, I told her, I says, we do have to burn the Ouija board, right? She goes, okay.
That's what they brought through with it.
She goes, okay.
I don't know. She almost sounded like she was actually happy with that route.
Yeah.
As long as she don't bring another one in there.
So let's figure out the best ways to burn this. I favor napalm. That might do it.
Yeah, I've tried to burn a Ouija board before. It didn't burn.
Well,
Some of them don't.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Is burying them an option?
Yeah, but it's preferred to burn it and bury it.
Yeah, burn and bury.
Both.
Oh, okay.
So when I was a teenager, we opened some things with a Ouija board. I didn't know what I was doing. And we lit the corner of it on fire. Flames came out of all four corners and then out and then just smoke, and it would not burn. But there were burn marks on every corner of it. And that thing kept finding its way back. Like my dog went and found it. Type of thing. It was just, I was like, how do I get rid of this?
We'll take it to the Illinois River because there's a ton of dead bodies and sewage from Chicago anyway. So what's it gonna do?
Yeah.
Well, I'm pleased to say
the way that I actually got rid of it was left it in the house that I lived in when we moved.
Oh, I feel bad for the people that moved in
Look
after
at his face. He's
Well,
like,
we had
"Whoa."
already opened up everything. I was like 14, 15 when that happened, and I was 16 when we moved out.
I feel sorry for whoever moved into there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
I am pleased to say in my entire life I've never messed with one, and I will never do so.
I did many years ago. I was a teenager.
I think that people, if they really, really know what they're doing and they don't try to do it alone, maybe. I don't know. I know some people have successfully done it, but I would never.
Nope.
There are better ways.
Well, I was watching another show from another paranormal team, and they were actually referring to the spirit box as nothing more than a digital Ouija board.
It's not the same.
No, it's not. I heard that too.
Yeah, same here.
No, it's
You're
not the same.
actually, yeah, it's not.
You're not sitting there with something with satanic symbols on it trying to talk to spirits.
Right.
Exactly.
Let me ask y'all this, since we're talking about this stuff. Like, do you think, like, say you're on an investigation and someone starts playing like satanic metal, black metal, death metal, do you think that would be inviting something negative in towards you, to you?
It depends on the people's what their intention is. If that's
Yeah,
their
like-
intention, absolutely.
It can definitely set the tone for it.
Like someone just happen to be like, hey, you know, I'm just gonna start playing and see what happens, you know, like just, you know, see what attracts any attention, you know, gets.
Well, if they're trying to attach it or to attract a certain attention, they will. If that's what they're trying, if that's what their intention is, then yeah.
However, if they're not,
But sometimes people don't realize some of those songs are satanic, and their innocence will keep that from happening.
Yeah, it's
So
kind of a.
that's something. If you know that could happen and you do it, then yeah, you're inviting something that.
I'm asking because like some of the music I listen to is rather intense, and I know not to play it during investigations just because how
Right.
some of that stuff is dark, you know. So,
But I mean, you like the music that you like, as long as that's not what you're trying to do, you're fine.
right. So,
Is something
You know.
talking to you, Mark?
No, I just heard like a whoo.
Yeah, we've been hearing that the whole
yeah, why
time
does
off
that keep
and on.
happening?
my like right here behind me on this window, I live like right next to the highway. So I'm wondering if
Okay.
you're picking that up.
Oh, that might be it.
That might be.
So
it.
yeah, outside this window.
Wasn't it doing it before he came on?
Yeah, I was doing it before.
Yeah, it was doing it before you
Oh.
were on.
Well then,
I think it's got something to do with Tammy because of the flashes and
Yeah, the flash that was, and then
Yeah.
yeah. Something's trying to talk to me. I don't know what it is.
Who knows?
See, I won't talk to him while I'm by myself. There it is again.
I'm kind of like expecting like something to like poke their finger through the curtain behind you or something, you know, like hello, or, you know.
well, last Friday I was up in the attic of this house because they said there was a spirit that was trying to get everybody to go to the attic.
Yeah, that's better. So he's not.
And I went up in the attic and it came on the obelisk that said Pat. And I said, oh, your name's Pat? And dude, if you watch this, there are orbs everywhere. They're just orbs.
oh yeah,
Not dust, not
Different
dust.
colors and everything.
It
Yeah,
was
there's
pretty cool.
purple and yellow and green and, you know, I mean, I thought I was in an M&M's factory when I looked through the camera. I'm like, oh my God, look at the different colors and everything coming at me, you know? And,
M&Ms.
well, I can
Oh,
say
M&Ms.
Skittles. That make you happy?
No, I said yum M&Ms.
Oh, yum M&Ms,
Yeah,
yeah.
as in
But
tasty.
anyway, it said Pat. And I said, oh, your name's Pat. I said, well, hi, Pat. And next thing I know, on my right shoulder, I feel a pat on my shoulder. Dude, I about jumped out of my skin.
Yeah, and he almost kicked me in the face too.
We thought he fell out of the. We thought he fell from the ceiling.
Yeah, we
Wow.
were running. And I'm like,
And
"You
then,
okay,
and then I'm
Mark?"
sitting there, I'm just sitting on the frame of the opening, right? And there's a box across just the only box up there. And it's a Huggies diaper box, right? And I'm like,
we
and
did
I'm
not
like-
know that part.
And yeah, it was a Huggies diaper box. And I'm like, so, I know you can touch things because you touched me. I said, do something with that box. Nothing happens for a while. So I'm looking around. Just as I pan left, the box goes boom. I mean, it sounded like somebody kicked it. So I see the box, and it's not between the rafters where it was. It's laying on its side, right? And I'm like, well, I got to go check this out. So I'm up there, and I'm trying to walk on the 2x4s like a balance beam, because if you step between the 2x4s, you're going through the ceiling, right? I get, hey Lisa, I get over there and I look and I'm like, well, it's empty. There's nothing in here,
Mhm.
And I went back to the opening and I sat down, and then the orbs kind of quieted down.
There it was again.
Yep, for sure.
Yeah, I heard that one.
I heard it.
It almost sounds like a boat whistle or a boat horn.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Maybe a train as well. It could be a train. They do have a similar whistle.
But the highlight of that night, Adam, was we went down to the basement and we made contact with like an 18 or 19-year-old girl. And her name was Stephanie. And she had, what, a 3-year-old baby, 3-year-old baby?
Yep.
And she claims, now, of course, we can't use this in court or anything, but she claimed on the spirit box that she was raped and killed in that basement. And then they killed her baby.
And I think maybe she was raped and killed elsewhere, but she was attached to something in the house.
Yeah.
Lisa heard it too.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It keeps going all night, Lisa.
Who knows what it is?
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I feel like she was attached to something that she still feels like she still felt like she was where she was at when,
right.
But she wasn't.
But the young girl that's there, Caitlin, is that her name? Caitlin?
Yeah.
Yeah, Caitlin.
Caitlin said that she's heard a female voice tell her that Radley, her boyfriend Radley, was going to kill her, right? And that she needs to do something before he kills her. So what I think it was is, I think this spirit, Stephanie, saw Radley, and Radley reminded her of the person that killed her.
Yeah, I think that her trauma she was taking in.
She was thinking that it was going to happen to Caitlin the same way it happened to her. But what was amazing was Caitlin was playing with the REM pod. The lights are all going crazy, and she was actually.
You mean Samantha?
Huh?
You mean Samantha was playing with the
Samantha,
Stephanie. Yeah. Stephanie was her name.
Or Stephanie, that's it.
Stephanie was playing with the REM pod, giving us intelligent answers, because blue light was yes, green was for no. And that's the way we use the REM pod. And then we asked her, do you want to cross over? And, do you want to go to heaven? And she went straight to blue. So we started.
It didn't even take her long to say that. Like, she just went.
And we started praying for her to go into the light and tell her to go into the light. Next thing you know, the REM pod just quit and she was gone.
Stopped immediately. Like, it was going off like crazy, and then just
and you could just feel the clear air. It's not
well, and then we found out that okay, so she was attached to a Christmas tree down there, and I think maybe that's what we didn't get is the other attachment to that Christmas tree. There it was again. But
I heard that.
There.
So but we found out the Christmas tree, the owner of the house, his mom gave it to him. She got it from somebody whose son committed suicide.
Yeah.
Which, I was always.
And there was nothing else. Like, she didn't say if the baby was near there or with her.
No. Well, there was an old man too, and he was known worldwide. He was on BBC when he died. He was the Pekin nudist. He used to mow his lawn naked in the late 90s and early 2000s.
He's been arrested.
He was arrested like a whole bunch of times. They finally made him put a privacy fence up. But yeah, he was there too, and he was grumpy. He was not going anywhere.
And Tammy goes, I think that's the naked guy's house.
And we found out it was.
She couldn't stop thinking about it. It was great.
It was.
No, we ain't near trains at all, or boats, nothing.
Yeah, no.
That's what's weird, man. It's like almost like a boat-like horn or something.
I wonder if Steve's trying to let us know he's still here.
Could be.
Scott.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep. That's his brother.
That's his brother hawking his.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me and
That's
Barb
crazy.
knew him too when he was alive.
So Scott, you hear that too?
Yep. Yeah, it definitely sounds like a boat.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
We'll be right.
I need to take a restroom break.
Don't fall in.
You don't need that.
Remember, girls call it a
You guys
powder.
can continue.
It's a powder room.
We are the team I'm part of. We're that investigation on the 13th of May. It's going to be at this antique store here in downtown San Antonio. And a few of the members went the other day to do a walkthrough. And they went there, walked through the property. They went there out to go eat. And then when they all went home, one of them, she said when she got home, she felt something on her arm underneath her jacket. When she took off her jacket, like going down her arm was 3 scratches. And that the owner, the founder of the group, said that he's heard that before, that somebody before has gotten scratched, the 3 scratches on them before.
Okay, now three scratches means it attached themselves to them.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
I probably got to message them and see if they're
having anything happen.
Right.
Because as whatever it is, as it becomes comfortable with its surroundings, it's going to start doing things. It's going to start letting them know that it's there.
Yep, Lisa, I agree.
And what's crazy is that, like, I've been there like 2 years ago. I went there. I've always wanted to go in there, and one day I went in there, and I bought this little Batman figurine, like this a mechanical. It's metal, and you wind it up, and it does like a little walk. And I bought that from that place, and then when they mentioned it the other day about going over there, and then she getting 3 scratches, I'm like, holy cow, But what's crazy is that a year ago, almost about a year ago, here in my apartment, three different things has gone missing. One of them has come back, and 2 other hasn't come back, and they're all small objects.
So you have a trickster.
That's it.
Yep.
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
You have a mild gin. That's one of the things that gins do. Yeah.
They love
it. And so, like, yeah, and the one thing that came back, like, we searched that area like 2 or 3 times. We looked there, and one day it was just like somebody just got it, like, put it right there, like, here you go. Like, what the heck? Like, we know we would have, if we walked through here, we stepped through here, we would see it, but just like one day, like if somebody grabbed it and set it down for us, and here you go. Wow. So I don't know.
So there are a certain type of gin that will do that. They'll just play tricks on you. They're harmless. They can be pains in the butts, but they're not going to harm you.
and yeah, the other thing, one of the things that was missing, and I'm not making this up, Barbara, like it was a car, like the Batmobile car.
Oh.
And like that mechanical Batman that I have a shelf. It's got a whole bunch of Batman stuff. And the second level, just some more random Batman stuff. And one of them was the Batmobile just sitting on there, just right there. And that's one thing that went missing. And like I said, I've looked everywhere, up and down, throughout the place.
Have you looked
at my powers and went, I want that Batman car. No.
Say, have you been to Barb's house, looked on her shelf? You might find it.
Oh yeah, it's right there.
Yeah.
I wouldn't doubt it. So.
Now that
would actually be terrifying if it was sitting right there.
I've had my car keys moved. They're not really missing; they just move them. And I know who it is. It's Brittany. Because I'll hear in the middle of the night, I'll be sleeping, I'll hear that little giggle that she giggles when her and her brother are playing in my bedroom. And I'll be like, Brittany, go back to the bookstore. And then it gets quiet. And then I'll wake up and I'll go to grab my keys and they're gone. I'm like, you little turd. I gotta go around and look for them. I'll find them. They're in plain sight. They're just not where I put them.
Yeah.
You know what that reminds me of, Mark? When we lived at the Chillicothe house, I could not find my keys. I set them down, and there's no way for my keys to lay because you got the key ring. And they were like, there's no way they could be like this on top of each other.
Flat on top
perfectly flat. I looked everywhere for these keys. I mean, I even took somebody else's key so I can go to work. Well, one day I woke up in the morning and the keys were like this. I mean, there was probably like 4 of them on top of each other. And there is no way in heck anybody can do that. And so we'd get things that were missing. They would show up, reappear, like different random places. It was unreal. I wish we could do an investigation there so bad.
Right.
Have a British redcoat there for some reason. That's one I've never actually been able to figure out, but yeah, he's a British redcoat.
Probably attached to an item there, because they weren't in this area, but most likely there was something bought.
There were some splinters of the British Army that came out this way.
Yeah, not many though.
Yeah,
they were mainly like expeditionary forces, kind of survey the area.
But yeah, that's crazy when they move stuff. You just like, Argh!
It is.
I couldn't find my ATM and my driver's license anywhere. I always put them on my dresser or next to my bed or in the bathroom. Could not find them anywhere. I'm like, gosh darn it, where are they? I went to open my drawer. I went 2 days without them. Went to open my top drawer of my dresser. They were underneath my clothes. Literally underneath the clothes. I'm like, I know I didn't do this. So I have crap like that all the time that happens.
Well, that's like the only thing that's really like has been done to me, or like my stuff. Really, just those things gone missing. And like I said, it's that same area where that mechanical Batman is at. I don't know. It could be dealing with that. It could just be something else. I don't know. So
yeah, isn't that crazy?
Yeah, I don't want to say specifically it's something messing with me, but they're missing, so I don't know where they're at. So
have you ever had like a child or a young teenager that you've known that passed away?
No. I like 12, 15 years ago, I knew he was an older guy. He passed away that I was really close with. A guy I used to work for.
Was he a trickster? Did he like to do practical jokes and stuff just for fun?
He could if he wanted to. I mean, like, there's been a few times that he would mess with me or mess with somebody else we knew, and
then he's messing with you. That's what it is.
I mean.
So I was thinking either a friend that was like a buddy friend that you guys would just kind of kid back and forth, or a teenager or a child that's just like, ooh, I'm gonna hide this. You'll find it like a year from now in some strange place, like the freezer.
Oh yeah,
I hope so.
We're under your bed.
I hope so, because I want that Batmobile back, so I miss it.
You're like
Don't blame you.
I'd have been fooling. Oh my gosh, I'd been walking around. Where's my Batman? And they're running around. They're helping me because they won't let it lie. I would. They'd be like, God, Mom, calm down. That's how he'd be. No, I gotta find my Batman. Yeah.
That's why Thomas is so good with Jessica, because she freaks out like that too sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really prepares you for any other woman. Wild tendency.
Plus, I had to deal
Our
with
kids are
him.
married. Her son's married to my daughter. So.
That's
Oh,
how
wow,
we
that's
do.
interesting.
Family dynamic.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Mark, you just part of the team, or
The team motto is "We are family." My sisters with me. So someone asked Donna, says, Adam, do you see dark shadows?
That's a
Do you see shadow people?
I can honestly say no, I do not.
Yep. I think you said you're more of an empath, right? If I recall, like when you go in, you can actually feel the spirits there.
That's
Well,
how I
more
am.
like the people,
Mhm.
like what their other people are feeling. If they're mad or they're happy or in a good mood or excited or stuff like that. Like it just like hits me like a wall of what they're
So you
feeling.
have trouble in big crowds too. It overwhelms you.
Big
Mark,
time.
play your toy
Yeah.
again.
See, when I walk into a place, I just get a feeling like somebody's watching me.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
that's
can
what
feel
you.
that. Yeah.
Yep.
I always feel like somebody's
Watching me.
Yeah. For me,
Michael Jackson now, look out.
Oh, dear.
now, when it comes to me, I can feel their presence, and really the only time I can see them is only on their terms. If they want me to see them, they'll let me see them.
That's the way it is with any of us.
Oh yeah.
Like that British
So-
redcoat, and that's the only reason I know he's a British redcoat. Let me see him. I still don't know why
Maybe
he's
also,
a
well,
minute.
you can block that too. Sometimes.
Is your
we
cat
block
near
that.
you? Because I thought I heard a cat in the background.
Come here, kitty.
I don't
Yeah.
see
What
her.
is he doing? Come here, kitty.
I don't see her.
My cat is a huge cat. Hold on.
Yes, Donna, they're watching you. Hey,
Yeah,
Stuart.
me. I get the best of all the worlds. I see the color, if I can say it, color apparitions, the shadow people. I hear them, and it's mostly like in my head, and it really sucks because then I feel like I'm crazy. But
So
other
you're
than
a female Randy Orton?
Yeah, I was gonna say you just nailed Randy. I hear voices in my head.
So
I couldn't resist.
this is our fat cat.
Yeah, we got one of
Wow.
those.
Oh,
And we got a fatty and a skinny.
Yeah, I don't know where our fat cat went.
hey Timmy, Timmy, are you still in the dinosaur? Timmy, are you still in the dinosaur?
You there, Timmy?
Come on, man. you're
This
making
one
us
felt
stupid.
jealous because he didn't.
Oh,
Momo.
See, this is a partying gift from last Friday. I got to take him home, this dinosaur. And the kid loves playing with it. There's a spirit attached to it.
And the spirit will activate that thing by itself.
Yeah, he uses
But
it to
it's-
communicate.
But it's not doing it now, and it's really irritating.
He's
me.
being shy today. 'cause
Well, he needs to
lots of
quit being
people-
shy.
Hey, be nice.
Well, I'm not going to be nice.
I'll stick up for you.
Timmy, you don't have to be shy,
It's
man.
really
We love
bad
you.
when you walk by a stinking dinosaur and you're talking to it like it's a person.
That is correct, Donna.
Hey, every time I come down, like I said earlier before you came on, Adam, I will come down and that thing will say good morning to me, basically, by activating the dinosaur.
yikes.
So,
Says good morning, and I'll walk by. Hello.
or when I go to
But it
leave.
sounds
I'll
like it's
activate it.
belching when the thing goes off. It's like.
It is.
The sun comes out.
Timmy, are you having fun with me? Are you glad you're at my house? We'll see if he does it. That's
Yeah,
why
he does. His tongue
me.
sticks way out. Yeah.
But he will not go off. He's being a little
He's being
tyrant.
stubborn.
Maybe waiting for you to leave, or
Timmy,
As
I
soon
don't know.
as soon as the live goes off, I'm sure.
He's going to be going wild once the live goes up. I'm already calling it now. I know you too well, and I've only known you for like how long?
Timmy, if you can make the dinosaur move, I'll have Barb give you some candy tonight. You want some candy, Timmy? Can you make the dinosaur move? Littlefoot. Dinosaur.
There's a Snickers upstairs for you if you move the dinosaur.
I got lots of food for you.
I'll throw
You
in
just
2
moved.
Snicker bars. I'll only add in more Snicker bars if you don't respond. I need you to.
Timmy, you want me to bring
I'll take the
over?
Snickers.
Of course you would.
I'll respond.
Barb can't eat Snickers.
Yeah, we can.
No,
Yeah.
you cannot. You cannot eat a Snickers. You have to have Almond Joy because sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't.
I swear, if this dinosaur moves after you do something like that, I'm gonna be like, okay, whatever. I'm gonna go stick my head in the garbage can over the house.
Hey, here's the
Like an
thing,
ostrich, he's got to stick her head in the sand.
Barb. Maybe try to coax it with a box. Like maybe tomorrow on your way home from work, stop by a store and get a box of animal crackers, and see if they'll do something for an animal cracker.
They'll do stuff when the camera's not on, like all day.
See, he's just
Donna Lynn says, "Hey Adam, do any spirits talk to you?" Nope.
And
You need one of the devices we have. They'll talk to you.
I'm
You
even
can hear
touching
them.
it, and it's not going off. See, look at this.
Yeah.
hitting the button.
No, it doesn't matter. But he'll go back to himself.
Making reference to you, not you, when you're hungry.
Oh God, God.
Scott's got a point there. We all go back to our original form that we were in.
Next to that dinosaur and leave a camera on it, and on the footage you see this freaking Snickers bar levitating in the air, moving across the room.
They're just like being like partially gone, partially gone.
That's what I was thinking. It being bit by an invisible mouth.
It's funny because when we were doing our investigation, people are like, "Man, I'm just scratching my head about that dinosaur. I don't understand it." Well, I'm not understanding him right now.
What was that? Did you hear that? That was a growl.
That was a growl.
Yeah, I heard that earlier.
That was
This was like a growl.
Yeah, I
that
heard
was
a
a
growl earlier, but I
growl.
thought maybe someone's stomach went off.
Maybe
No,
it's
I just heard that too. That was like it's like "Rrr."
No,
Are you
Barb, it
blowing
ain't
up,
that.
Jimmy?
No, it was a deep growl.
Oh boy.
Did anybody else hear that? That's watching.
Did anybody watching hear the growl?
Yeah,
That is-
Maybe Barb farted.
no, that wasn't me,
Oh, trust me, you would have known if you started. I'd be running the whole way.
Mark. I get messed with all the time, man. Hey, Stuart.
There are reasons for that.
Help,
Oh
guys,
my
help.
God.
No.
I think I'm going to bed now.
So Scott says that was Timmy.
I bet it is, huh, Scott? Probably it's Timmy and this dinosaur.
Timmy, make that dinosaur growl
No.
like a big T-Rex. Roar.
He's just being stubborn.
He's ornery.
Because I'll tell
Ornery.
you what, this thing goes off even in my sleep. I mean, I'll wake up and I'll hear it go off. He's constantly playing with it.
No, I'd put a camera on it then.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to.
Ain't got a camera to put on it.
Well, I got a camera that's up in the freaking bag there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got your battery charging thing that Tammy got you for Christmas, right?
Yep.
Have that charged up, plug it in, it'll run for probably about 7 or 8 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Have it run overnight.
Mm-hmm. Gotta do that just to see.
Yeah, see what the heck is going on.
Well, you might see something else. You might
What?
I swear to God, Barbara, right behind you, I just saw like a white mist move from like Alex towards the dinosaur.
I mean, yeah, I do have chills, massive goosebumps on my arms.
Oh, you do too. Usually I'm the one. He's got good.
Man, my hairs are standing up real nice and tall.
Must have walked through him.
Yeah, that's probably what happened because my hair's decided to go a 10 hoot.
Must be your ghost girlfriend.
It's no joke, Adam. Every time we go and there's like a young female spirit in the house, it always
Around
says,
my age.
you.
They're always like, "Oh, he's cute." It's like,
What the heck?
why is it only the day? Nothing against you, but what the heck?
Same here.
Well, I mean, that could be a good thing, huh?
Eye on the dinosaur is moving. No, the eye on the dinosaur does not move.
I think it did.
On what
The one
side?
facing
It'd be the other side, the one facing the camera.
The one facing the camera.
It's looking up now.
Yeah, it's looking up.
He was always looking.
It
like
looks
that.
like the eye on the dinosaur. That's what Stuart said.
Moved. Yeah. Which these eyes don't move. They're stationary. They're not like an eye that moves. They're not like some of her creepy dolls that have their eyes open and close.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Just had to bring those.
It's attached to the dowel. Can one of the spirits that are attached to Barb's dowels, can you make the dinosaur move? Can you make the dinosaur do anything?
Dolls. Right next to where she's sitting, actually.
Yeah. Two of them look like they frequent a lot of fast food.
You gonna grab them?
Yeah.
Yeah, she grabbing. Oh no, she's going for the creepiest one of them all.
Oh goodness.
Of course. Yeah, wait.
No, I don't think that's the creepiest one. There's other ones that are creepier.
Yeah.
Of the ones
But
she has.
Yeah, but it's a doll.
As long as it don't do that by itself.
Yeah.
I swear to God, if it does do that by itself, that
It's
thing is
growl
gonna
again.
burn.
I heard it too.
Heard what?
The growl.
Just now?
Yeah.
I didn't hear it.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like.
OMG, a dog.
That one's kind of cute, actually.
Yeah, that one's not. That one out of
One's
all
not
of them
creepy.
is the bad one.
You already seen two of them.
Well, Adam
There's
didn't.
one upstairs.
Adam
Oh, on
didn't
my
see.
dresser.
Adam didn't see the big ones.
That one's creepy. Ah! There it went. He don't like that one. He's like, get that away from me.
I don't think Timmy likes that one. I'd say keep that away from Timmy. Keep that away from Timmy. I don't think Timmy likes that at all.
That was freaking awesome. I didn't even get
I feel
near
you, Timmy,
him.
right there. I feel you.
Timmy, if you want that dowel away from you, move the dinosaur. Timmy, if you don't like that dowel, move the dinosaur.
Do that, buddy. If you don't like that doll, we'll send that thing away.
See, look, it's even got the eyeballs that. I need to move, man. I didn't get near that thing.
That's creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't need it.
Mm-mm.
I know, right, Adam?
Yeah, with that one, I agree.
He moved too. I didn't even go
Scott
near
says, no way in heck would that be in my room.
Agreed.
I'll take the Batman stuff.
But
And
what was amazing,
if I ever find
is
one
when
of
she
those
grabbed
dolls
that
in my
dowel, put
room,
it up
they'll be
near
burned
the dinosaur
immediately.
dowel. The dinosaur dowel moved
Mhm.
on its own.
Yeah, we didn't. I didn't go near it. I
And you
just
would have
did with
seen
the
my
other.
hand go across to touch him.
Like with the
Even if
doll,
I snuck across, you'd see
the
it.
other dolls, I come just as close, and he didn't move.
Mm-mm.
That one rubs him the wrong way. We better.
That or he likes it. Maybe.
Timmy, did you like that dowel? Did you like that doll, Timmy?
I was listening because that's the same noise I keep hearing.
No, but it's deeper than that even.
Why would that be in my room?
That's already been established.
I thought
You were the
I
one.
thought somebody else said that. You should go get the one on top of my dresser.
No.
Go get the one on top of my dresser.
No. No.
Come on, man. They want to see that one.
No, they don't.
Come on.
I would like to see the Batman stuff.
For that one.
Alex, you
Show
gotta
them the Batman. Show him the Batman stuff.
Alex, you got to say it like Cameron did. Yeah, I'm just the camera guy. You're the investigator. You do it.
Yeah, but I'm more willing to go into a lot of the other places than you would be. To an extent. I'll add to an extent.
Yeah, and that's pretty funny. He must not have. Either he liked it or hated it because the other girls came
Okay, that was a car.
Yeah, like I said, I live.
Not like Triple X driving by.
I'm like, what the heck is that?
Yeah, it sucks living next to the highway.
It's either a Triple X car or Barb had Taco Bell for supper, one of the two.
No, it sounded more like someone wanted to.
No, it was a shake. It was a shake.
Milkshake.
Actually, it was from McDonald's, and I found out there's not actually milk or nothing. It's just called a shake.
See?
Cameron
now you know. Now you know where this came from. It all started with a shake, and everybody ran. We all ran. I knocked a mannequin down.
Put up with Adam.
Yeah, it was pandemonium.
Mark goes, what the fuck? He thought it was a ghost.
You know what's funny, Adam? I mean, what's fun is after our investigations, if there's one open like this past weekend, we go to Denny's and just have breakfast together and talk about what happened and kind of reflect on things, and we have a good time.
Yeah. I can't wait to go back to the 1818 house.
I know.
Next time it's Alex's turn to buy.
Do you guys hear the train?
Yeah, I heard that.
There's a train passing by, the horn.
Yeah, that's
there's the train tracks.
That's not what we've been hearing now. Because every time we heard it, there was nothing that went by, you said. So I don't know. When you're in a paranormal world, man,
they make themselves known more.
Yeah, you never know what you're going to walk into. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So
makes it fun. It's exciting.
What kind of place you going to go to in Texas, Adam?
Yes.
Oh, so it's I've been there. It was like a month ago. It's in a place called Mineral Wells, Texas, Fort Walters, and they supposedly used it during like World War II to have like military and even like German prisoners of war there.
Hold on, man, guys.
And I'll be going back there again once in April and once in May. And then we have a place called Yorktown Hospital, about an hour and a half from here, from San Antonio, east. And that would be my first time going there. The group I'm part of, they've been there. Mm-hmm. And I wanted to go with them that one time, but of course I was working. But I will be going there in May. So I'm looking forward to that. A whole new
So what part of Texas
place.
are you in?
I'm in San Antonio.
Yeah, I was about to say, didn't you mention
South Texas?
We did an RV trip and camped on Crystal Lake Beach, or Crystal Beach, sorry.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, it was nice.
So I've been to, nice. Been to Indiana and Kansas to investigate before.
Nice.
So I'm looking for other places to go to, maybe later on this year. But for now,
Come do an
where y'all at?
with us. We're in Peoria, Illinois, surrounding Peoria, Illinois.
Can.
Jesus.
I've heard of that city, because one of my bands that I like is from there.
So Adam,
Jimmy Moo.
Donna says, Adam, has anything ever followed you home?
Not that I know of. Not that I can say yes, not that I can say no. So
What's
I
the
can-
band that you like that's from Peoria area?
I can officially say
Mudvayne.
Mudvayne. Okay.
Oh, you're in
Nice
the
hat.
hard stuff.
Yeah. We
Uh,
actually have a lot of celebrities that are from our area, which is odd because it's not that big.
You are way too obsessed.
like some of the stuff I like makes Mudvayne look like John Mayer. Like some of the stuff I just like it's
Wow.
so, and that's one of the reasons why I asked that question earlier about like someone like the deathcore and heavy metal stuff being
Well,
played
if you
during
were-
investigations.
If you were using that during an investigation to specifically bring out certain spirits, yeah, that could be an issue. But you like what you like, so you know.
Yeah,
You
I
do
mean,
know
which
that Mark's in a band, right?
Sometimes I am.
yeah,
Sometimes you are.
Only
I was
some.
watching Barb's live of him of
Yeah.
Mark's
Did you see
band
that?
on stage.
Mhm,
I did. I was watching that. I was looking at that.
mhm.
And
Wait,
those
wait.
dolls.
Yeah, I was trying to like keep away from looking at the dolls and looking at your hat, like looking up there in that area.
Pay attention to the hat, nothing else. You know, you'll be fine.
Really creepy.
I take hers, but I need to get her more.
She is the creepiest one. That is a weird doll.
Most likely, the spirits never want to touch it because it's so dang.
Yeah, because
creepy
they're
looking.
scared. If it's supposed to attract children, that's gonna scare those child spirits away.
Hmm.
You need something nice like this.
Yes, the
Daughter
dinosaur.
trying
I know.
to call on DMX.
She don't really go off, so she's just a doll now. I don't take her on the investigations because, yeah. But I'll take him.
But yeah,
Yeah,
Adam,
I mean-
if you can ever come up this way, you are welcome on any investigation we go on. I'm sure everybody else agrees on that.
Oh well,
Yes,
yeah, of course.
I agree.
Yeah, sure. See if I can go sometime later on this year.
Mhm.
Well, like during the summer months, how hot does it get?
It can get hot.
Yeah, it can get hot.
Because
Ugh, when it
I don't
does.
think
I
as
just
hot
wonder-
as Texas gets, though.
I was gonna say, like, I wonder if you have.
It's more dry, humid. Texas is.
Okay, maybe during the summer, maybe right after.
You almost feel like you're drowning. It's that humid.
Yeah, just don't come during July. If you don't come during
Okay.
July, you're fine.
July's the worst.
Guys, he's from Texas. It's hot and humid.
That's
pretty much
kinda my
around
thought.
that.
Well,
Yeah.
I thought it was hot and dry there.
actually, when I came back from a
That's
trip
what I
to
thought.
Texas, I felt like I was suffocating the second I stepped off the plane. I was like, oh.
We have a lot more humidity than
It's
Texas.
bad.
Yeah, that's why.
Adam, there
I say
is
it feels
something you
like
could. There's something you could bring Barb that she doesn't have.
Oh no. Here we go.
Bring her back about an 8-foot diamondback rattlesnake.
I don't think so.
One of them
I
are
would have to have somebody
One
do
of
that.
them looked at me.
Yeah, if somebody capture it for you.
Yes, because I.
Have you ever
Fast and
seen?
hobble at the same time.
So I go.
head off, and then I'll turn it into a boot.
So for a few times, I went down to Sweetwater, and during the late spring, early summer, they have a thing called the Rattlesnake Roundup,
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
not.
and
Oh,
they
sounds like a
have
good time.
they have an octagon, a plexiglass octagon. There must be 500 or 600 rattlesnakes in that pit, and these guys walk around. They pick them things up like they're puppies.
Yeah, that's
It's
okay.
amazing.
Quite all right.
I mean, they probably
I
have enough
can't
for
even tow a
dynamite,
gardener
right?
snake. Mm-mm.
Don't with that. They also take out the venom as well, so it can't.
Worms bother me.
No, they don't. They do milk them for medicinal purposes, and then the venom's taken to labs where they can turn it into something good for us. But
so they leave the venom in at this thing.
Yeah.
Who says it's good for us? The government? I don't trust them.
I mean, maybe if it's used to make anti-venom, then okay.
Yeah, they do that. Yeah.
Nobody's putting anything in my body.
Mm-mm. I just like how.
What?
I just like how barbers really never pick up those dolls and not pick up a snake, a rattlesnake.
No, it's totally different than a snake. You can forget that. That thing, ghosts don't scare me, spirits don't scare me, but you throw a snake, I'm out.
So I'm interested in what Mark was saying.
What's the last thing you just said?
I said nobody's putting anything in me except my husband.
Oh my God!
That's what she said.
Wait a minute.
Because I know that's what he was getting at. That's what I know. I know that's what he was getting at.
Oh my God. Man, ladies and gentlemen, this is what happens when we go past the 2-hour mark on the podcast.
We start getting loud.
Oh Lord, help me.
I knew what you were getting at, and I was going.
Actually, I wasn't going there. I didn't actually hear what you said. I heard I'm like, what'd you say? Wow.
Jimmy, did you hear that?
Hopefully you close your ears, Tim.
Cover your ears, yeah.
Yeah, you're little.
Yeah, you're a youngin'. We don't want you to grow up so.
Donna says she picks up gardener snakes in October and they spook her pretty bad.
Yeah, you can have those snakes, Donna.
Yeah, no.
I'll just send them all to old Adam over there.
But yeah, earlier Donna was saying something that animals can pick up on spirits in the room, and I said, yeah, especially cats.
Okay.
I've been in numerous people's houses, and there would be a cat sitting on the couch, and all of a sudden the cat just looks over and goes, so it hisses, and the ears go back, and there's nothing there. And you're like, oh, that cat's seeing something I ain't seeing. You know.
Or they'll go over to a place and seem like they're rubbing against something when they're not.
And they played on that perception on the Mummy. Remember when the Mummy walked into the train car and there was a Siamese cat there and it hissed and the Mummy had and he has to turn into a tornado of sand and leave,
Mm-hmm. I love that movie.
Yeah, they use that perception of animals can see spirits for that.
Mm-hmm.
And then the movie Cat's Eye.
The what movie?
It's called Cat's Eye.
Never heard of it.
Look it up.
We my cat and dog always they'll stare over.
There's
in
an
one
old
area.
saying, but I don't believe it to be true, where they'll sit there and they'll take your breath. They'll get on top of you and smother you.
They used to say cats would do that to babies.
Yep.
I've heard of that too.
Cat's Eye. Look it up.
That's why some people act like, oh, cats are evil. Oh my gosh.
Ours is just a pain in the butt.
Some cats.
They're just more of pains in the butts than they are trying to kill you.
No, I certainly believe some cats are true evil, man. I mean.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, some are.
Ours is smarter than we thought.
I knew a girl.
Well,
She
was
bought this
Thomas
cat.
and Jess's.
I knew this. And I'd go over and I'd pet this cat. Funny you say that, Donna Lynn, because Springdale Cemetery has a pet cemetery.
Yep. That's what.
We should go do just an investigation of the pet cemetery, see what happens.
Well, yeah.
I think that a lot of people would like to see if there are pets roaming around
What
there.
I would do is you'd have to have.
I just heard a meow. It was not my cat. Okay.
So I would like to take about 4 or 5 night vision cameras and set them on tripods and just see after a couple hours what we pick up.
I'd like to get more of like the surveillance cameras we have, but the only issue is that they only do like 15 seconds at a time.
Right. But they're motion activated, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Actually, that wouldn't be bad.
No.
I just need to. I haven't gone out there to get them because it's too cold out. But
Not anymore.
What are you talking about? It's nice now.
No, now it's nice. I could go out and get them and charge them up, and we could take them again. It's just I don't know where 2 of them are. Actually, Nick put them up, and I have no idea where they're at.
And he probably forgot where they were at.
Well, no, he brought them in to charge them, but I didn't see where he put them back to.
Jeez.
What was that?
I don't know.
It sounded like ominous music.
But at the same time that happened, my cursor was going across the screen by itself, and I'm going, what is going on here?
Interesting.
But yeah, but yeah, I would like to go up there sometime.
Oh yeah.
And check things out up there and investigate with y'all. Because I myself, I don't provoke. I don't try to intimidate. I don't do anything like that. I know better than to do that. I'm just there trying to get EVPs or.
That takes the fun out of it. You walk into a place, you go, you want some of this? Come on, bring it. You know, no.
Let's go, brother. You're messing with the.
We would all kick his butt if he did that.
No, when you do come up here, by then I think the owner of the Pollock Hospital will have it pretty well revamped, and we can probably take you there.
Oh yeah,
yes, that would be amazing.
Okay.
That would be.
It's an old insane asylum for this area.
Oh yeah,
and there are also 2 cemeteries that are part of that property that are very active.
Very active.
Nice. Sounds like a good time.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So, well, yeah. See when later on this year, like I said, I can fly on up there and
It'd be cool.
do that with you.
Yeah.
What part of Texas you live in?
I'm in San Antonio.
San Antonio.
Oh yeah, he said that. He said
I
that.
watched my oldest son graduate in San Antonio at the Air Force.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I love
Lackland.
Military academy,
Yes.
right?
Air Force Base, yep.
Yep.
Yeah, we have a whole.
Oh, someone's in trouble.
Nope. Somebody called Ghostbusters.
Who you gonna?
But yeah, I love San Antonio. It's nice.
Yeah. Never
Just
been there.
not the heat.
So yeah.
Yeah, the heat can be deadly.
Next time I go down to Houston to visit family, I'm going to give you a call. I'll bring my equipment.
For sure.
Yeah, we'll go somewhere.
There you go.
So I have
sure.
to tell you something. When we were down in on Crystal Beach, it was when all the storms were happening this last summer. And I don't know if you remember, but there was a week that Houston was supposed to be hit with a really bad storm. And I've kind of learned that with my Reiki energy, I can move stuff around me. We got the rain, but we didn't get the storm. But I don't know if you remember that it all just kind of split and went around. And I'll have to look at when we were there. But it's kind of cool what Reiki energy can do. I've even posted it on Facebook. I'm like, this is supposed to hit us. It's not going to hit us. And then I posted the later pictures, and it just right around us.
Wow. That's pretty intense.
Yeah, it was cool.
That's cool.
Well, crew, we're going on 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But you get to
Yeah.
talk, and it just goes so quick. It's crazy.
I know.
I know.
Yeah, and
so much fun. Time flies by. When you have fun.
yeah, I know. I if I didn't have to work tomorrow, I would want to stay up some more because I got to work tomorrow, and then like I said, I gotta attend wrestling tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. So I'll be.
So you do know
But
that we were
gotta be
being
able to
watched
cheer your
by
butt
a
off.
previous WCW wrestler, right?
Yeah.
No, I
Victor
didn't.
Santiago was part of the Headhunters.
So how's the weather out there again?
He doesn't live here, but
This
he
is
was
Boston.
watching us. He follows us pretty closely.
Yeah, he's from Baltimore.
Oh, okay.
Then I'm
He
sure
was
it's
one of the
on-
Headhunters, which was a tag. I don't know if you remember a tag team. They did wrestle a little bit with WWF, but mostly with WCW. So,
I really don't remember that tag team.
well, you could look it
Sorry.
up.
I will.
They were kind of short term, but he since then has lost a lot of weight and worked out and really built himself up. So.
Well, good. That's what I need to do. I mean,
I do too.
minus the famous part. You know, I was never famous. So.
Yeah.
Neither was I. Shut up, Mark.
Hey, I'm a young spring chicken. I still got a chance.
I just know he's got a comment every time I.
But the fact that you're a wrestling fan, I had to bring that up.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
You're
Yeah.
welcome.
Now I know to look for him next time. So.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, but
So-
wrestling. I think it's cool.
Yeah.
So, but okay, y'all. Thank you so much for having me, and I'm so sorry I was late.
Oh, don't
No,
worry.
it's okay.
Catch some really good Z's.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take some medicine right now and knock out.
Night.
So good night, y'all.
All right. Good night, everybody.
I will. So,
Good night.
bye, y'all.
You have a good night.
God bless. Be safe.
Take
Peace
care,
out.
everyone.